Bees, the unsung architects of our ecosystem. Bees are far more than honey creators. They play crucial roles as pollinators, ecosystem engineers, and indicators of our environmental well-being. With over 20,000 species recognized across the globe, bees thrive in various habitats, from tropical rainforests to dry deserts. Their remarkable behaviors and interactions with plants and other life forms highlight their essential part in keeping ecological balance. Diversity and distribution. Species richness. Over 20,000 bee species can be found worldwide, with 4,000 species identified in the United States alone. Habitat range. Bees inhabit an array of environments, including forests, grasslands, deserts, and urban spaces. Some species thrive even in unique locations, like the Arctic Circle, demonstrating their remarkable adaptability. Social structure and behavior. Colony organization. Social bees, such as honeybees and bumblebees, form organized colonies with structured roles. Queen, a single reproductive female tasked with laying eggs. Workers, non-reproductive females responsible for foraging, maintaining the hive, and nurturing the young. Drones, males whose primary duty is to mate with the queen. Communication, bees share crucial information about food sources and hive conditions through pheromones and the famous waggle dance. Pollination, the keystone role. Agricultural impact. Approximately 75% of fruits, vegetables, and nuts in the United States rely on bee pollination. Economic value. In America, honeybees boost the pollination of crops valued at over $15 billion annually. Ecosystem services. Beyond aiding agriculture, bees are vital for the reproduction of many wild plants, fostering biodiversity. Habitat and nesting. Nesting sites. Bees choose various nesting spots. Ground. Numerous solitary bees excavate tunnels in the soil. Cavities. Honeybees often reside in tree hollows or human-made hives. Structures. Some bees utilize abandoned rodent burrows or crevices in buildings. Urban adaptation. Urban gardens and green spaces can support diverse bee populations, sometimes even more effectively than rural areas struggling with monoculture. Threats to bee populations. Habitat loss. Urban expansion and intensive farming reduce available foraging and nesting habitat. Pesticides. Chemicals like neonicotinoids are linked to bee deaths and disrupted navigation. Diseases and parasites. Varroa mites and other pathogens pose serious threats to bee health. Climate change. Rising temperatures can interfere with bee foraging patterns and lead to mismatched habitats. Conservation efforts. Habitat restoration. Planting native flowering plants and conserving wild areas helps support bee populations. Pesticide regulation. Implementing policies that reduce harmful pesticide use can alleviate risks to bees. Research and monitoring. Ongoing scientific research tracks bee health and informs conservation efforts. Public engagement. Citizen science projects and educational initiatives promote awareness and inspire community involvement in bee conservation. Fascinating bee facts. Nectar detection. Some plants can hear the buzzing of bees and respond by producing sweeter nectar to entice them. Flight efficiency. Bees can visit thousands of flowers daily, demonstrating their extraordinary energy efficiency. Memory and learning. Bees have the remarkable ability to learn and remember flower scents and patterns, aiding their foraging efficiency. Bees hold an irreplaceable role in both natural ecosystems and human agriculture. Their pollination efforts are vital for food production, biodiversity, and environmental health. Safeguarding bee populations through conservation, sustainable practices, and public awareness is essential for sustaining our ecosystems and ensuring food security for generations to come.